Hey everybody. All right. So in the past couple of weeks, we've been working on figuring out the tip. So figuring out how to add up the tip. And so now we are going to figure out the total. So really, if you look at a receipt, you're going to find there's a couple different lines. So let's take a quick look at it. All right. So what we can see here is looks like they went to Dos Amigos restaurants in 2014, a while ago. So they have three different items: tacos del mal shrimp, especial salad chicken, and fountain beverage. So these are what they purchased. Remember the subtotal. So if you add those up, comes to $29.47. And so I'm going to give you sales tax. So that really varies from kind of place to place. That is a percentage of the subtotal as well. And then, so we would figure out a tip. And so what you see here, there's two lines. So you have kind of your total before tip of $31.97. And then if we were to give a tip of, I'm just going to say 20%. So I'm just going to do on my calculator. So let's think. Who remembers what you got to do? So think of that as your subtotal, even though it has tax right now. So your subtotal we'll say is 31.97. So I'm putting 31.97 in my calculator. Oh, you know what? I can actually do it on my screen instead of my phone. So 31.97. $31.97. Now we're going to give a 20% tip. So to do that, we're going to multiply by 0.20. Remember, so you take that decimal and you move it over two places to the left, you get 0.20. So the tip that I would give is $6.394. No, $6.39. Remember, we only go two places after the decimal. So $6.39. So I would write 6.39 here. And then I'm going to clear that out. And then in order to get your total, so this is what you need to remember. So what we're adding today is we're taking the subtotal of $31.97 and we're adding that $6.39, which was the tip that we calculated. So you take the subtotal and you add the tip. So our actual total, the amount of money that's going to cost is, oh, it went away, $38.36. So I'd put that in the total line. So we're figuring out that final step of adding everything up. So I've already kind of got things started here. So I'm going to take what we already have. So as I said, I'm going to calculate the tax. I believe around here, tax in food is 4%. So your with tax subtotal. So I'll say tax is only 32 cents here because that is 4% of $8. And now I have another subtotal of $8.32. So now we're going to find a 22% tip. So let's come on over here. So I'm going to start with my subtotal, which was $8.32. And I'm going to multiply that, because I got to figure out how much the tip is, by 22% or 0.22. So let's get our calculator. Clear this out. So 8.3, out of here, B, 2 times 0.22. So I'm figuring out the tip. So my tip is remember, only two places to the right of the decimal, $1.83. $1.83. So I'm going to put that in. So that's what we had been figuring out up to this point. Hold on. What was it? $1.83. So we have now the tip. Oops. Sorry. So $1.83 is the amount that I'm giving for a tip. So the final step that you guys are adding today is you're going to add the subtotal of $8.32 plus the tip to see the total. So I'm just going to add that column or that text right here. So let's get text out. So now we have $8.32. Oh, I'm not writing anything. So now we have $8.32, and we're going to add to that our tip of $1.83 to get our total. And our total today will be, let's go back over here, clear that out, 8.32 plus 1.83 equals $10.15. So then my total, so my actual total, the amount of money that I would owe at this restaurant would be $10.15. So that's tax, tip, and everything. So it's I guess important to note, guys, another word, because while I was trying to find receipts, I saw a bunch, and I want you to be aware of, is called gratuity. So another word for tip is gratuity. Good vocab word to remember. So all we're really doing here, if you look at our steps, we're adding one step. So step 4 is add subtotal and tip together. So that's your final step there. Once you have your tip and your subtotal all together, you have your total for $10.15. All right. So we're going to have 3 questions. Again, I'm not worried about tip right now. If some of the questions might have tip added in the price or whatever, but so what you're focusing on is figuring out the tip and then adding the subtotal and the tip together to get an actual total. All right, ladies and gentlemen, I hope you found this helpful. I hope that this makes sense. And if it doesn't, if you need extra help, please reach out and let me. All right, have a wonderful day.